Guys, it is great seeing you back here in Toronto. You guys know when it comes to Toronto, the fans love having you here.
Man.
In fact, as we speak, you guys are going to be performing here at the Molson Canadian Amphitheater. I do believe it's coming up September 20th. I want to jump in. What kind of show is this going to be like?
You know, it's a different show than we've ever done before. People are going to be really surprised. There's a couple of moments that we've never, ever even tried to do live before. And I think people may come expecting one thing, but they're going to leave really, really surprised. I'm proud of it. Really great show.
Well, the thing is, though, when you have a new show like this, it's always about new music, rewind. #1 album. I mean, this thing is just selling crazy. And what is this, your 9th release, I do believe?
Yeah, 9th album, and yeah, it's doing great. Yeah, you know, Rewind, the singles went #1, the album #1, and you know, we're blessed. We've been on this crazy media blitz tour for a little while now, and we're having a ball, and just so glad that the music that we've made is finally out in the hands of the people that we made it for. So,
well, let's talk about the music, because really I had a chance to listen to this and talk about a mix of old school and new school on this. When you guys were approaching this album, I mean, what were the thoughts? Was it what I just said, old and new school together?
Yeah, I think so. It's always a song first. You know, we get a lot of songs pitched to us. We went through hundreds of songs. We literally started putting songs on hold in November of 2012. Okay, and we finished the project, I guess, just a couple of months ago. We just put it out. But it's always been about songs, and there are some moments on this album that kind of harken back to some older Rascal Flatts and even more traditional leaning country. There's a song called The Mechanic on there we're very proud of, and it's that, don't let the title, you know, deceive you, because I promise you, listen to it. It's a tender, sweet ballad, and Gary just sings the dog out of it. But I mean, there's moments on there too where we got some new fresh beats we never really tried before. There's really danceability with DJ Tonight, and you know, I love the sound of that. You know, I like the sound of that. It's one of the tunes, and Rewind's kind of got its own little bag. And then there's a song called Payback, and it's like, come on, it's just a party anthem all about a woman.
Keep going, man. You do not stop on me when you go all about a woman.
Yeah.
Next chapter.
Yeah, next chapter. Well, it's awesome because it's a woman that walks in the club and she's with her girls and she wants to, she's a little pissed off at her man back home. Okay, so she finds the first guy she can find in the bar, walks right up and said, hey, would you help me be payback to my boy back home? Take some shots with me. We'll post them on Instagram, you know, and make him jealous and mad and
Just like a
ticked
woman
off.
to hook up with the first guy she sees in the bar, huh?
Yeah.
I ain't touching that, but I will touch this though. When it comes to country music, I mean, you guys are still doing it, even though you're changing up the beats a bit here and there. It really is about the storylines.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, we had to be true to ourselves when we did this new record, because people expect a certain thing from the Flats. But music is ever changing and evolving, so if you don't change and evolve with it, you're going to get left behind. So we do have to push the envelope a little bit, take some steps forward, and I feel like this record is a perfect bridge between what people love about the Flats and a new era for the Flats to a new group of country music fans.
So how do you think this band has changed from the beginning to what is going on today?
Our hair is lower. It used to be really spiky.
No,
It's lower.
But usually that's what the country women are, with the big hair and everything else. Like, why were you guys doing that?
man, I don't know. We were broke. We didn't have a choice. We were like, Supercuts $8? No, no, we just get some scissors, try it ourselves. But
But how has the band changed, you think?
Man, everything's changed. You know, when we first started, I was the only one that was married, and now everybody's married. Everybody's got kids.
We were all a lot happier.
Yeah. And we had 3 fans at that point, our moms. So now we've got, you know, a few more than that. And but everything's changed. You know, we were green and young and hungry and really just kind of feeling our way through. You know, because when you're a kid standing in front of your mirror in your bedroom and you're picturing all this and, you know, selling out this and getting awards and going to award shows and all that. There's one major piece of the puzzle that's missing, and it's an actual business, you know. So us learning to be business partners and to run such a big company was mind-blowing for us. We didn't know. We just wanted to sing. We felt like God gave us a gift to be able to perform and make music to touch people's lives, and then that becomes such a small little icing on the cake part of the business. And then we're kind of like, oh yeah, that's right. We are CEOs of of a big oh yeah, we do have a lot of people to employ. I guess we should probably sink our teeth in there, but you know, we've always associated ourselves, surrounded ourselves with great people.
Thank you, buddy.
And so
Thank you.
you're welcome, cuz. So my cousin has pulled us through.
But when we talk about expanding the sound, the music, and everything else, 2 words, Motley Crue. You got to explain the whole story behind that. Man.
Yeah, I love it. You know, Scott Borchetta, Big Machine Records back in Nashville. It's our home, and Scott loves Motley Crue. Had the idea of doing a tribute album to Motley Crue. They reached out to him. They said they love the idea. A lot of country artists in Nashville being a part of this tribute. So they asked us if we'd do a song, and we said absolutely. But you know, it's got to be "Kickstart My Heart." It's got to be. And I was the one that was like, "Come on, guys, really," because that guitar playing that's just amazing, you know. And it was so much fun to go in and try to rock that out. And you know, we've made that a part of our live show now too, and it's just a fun moment. It's going to be a great project. Jay produced another. He produced that one with us actually, and another song he produced on the project. A couple of guys, a girl and a guy off of the show Nashville. That's doing really well. You know, Nashville's blown up, real huge, great TV show. But really proud of that project. Can't wait for it to come out. I think it comes out in July, I believe. So,
Yeah. So is it that when you are literally the biggest band when we're talking about in country music, you have to expand to keep those juices coming together?
I think you do. I think you have to have different outlets too. You can't just keep it focused on one thing because different things feed the machine. You know, different things feed your creativity. I think Gary would agree with me on that. Yeah, but I do. I think you have to diversify. You also have to listen to different music. You have to get outside just the genre and not be stuck here because there's a lot of great things happening all over the world in music, and I think we borrow pieces from all of that. You know, I think creative people, you know, we're prone and programmed to do that, you know.
So a lot going on, as we said, tour-wise. We talked about coming to Toronto. What else is happening? I think it was the CMT's coming up soon?
Yeah, CMT Awards are coming up. You know, we have a song and the new Heaven is for Real movie song on our record called Compass.
Diane Warren
That's
wrote it.
out.
And you got nighttime talk show coming up and a daytime talk show coming up too, I do believe.
Yeah, we've got Jimmy Fallon coming up tomorrow.
If they
got the
schedule
Tonight
us
Show.
some time to sleep, we'd love it.
Yeah,
Great.
scheduled to the Today Show for a nap.
It must feel good, guys, to know everything that you've gone through and look at you guys now. This is the way you got to roll.
well, you know, we're blessed and we're having fun. You know, we're still having fun. We're probably having more fun now than we've ever had in our career in 14 years. And we've said, once we stop having fun, I guess that's when we have to go ahead and bow out, you know, because, and I hope that's not for another 20, 30, 40 years, because we could do it like this forever, as long as the fans will have us.
No, that'd make us really old.
Trust me, if you guys are feeling old, I'm feeling old too. Look, before we wrap this up, I got to go back to the boots, man. Those are the sweetest boots I have ever seen.
Little cool something there for you too.
Yeah.
Dude's hanging off by the. You used to have skin.
those in men's too.
Skin on him. Now he's just bones.
Where do you get a pair of boots like
I
that?
don't know. We got a stylist back in Nashville finds all this stuff for us. He tries to make us all match. He's kind of our mom.
I got to go down to Nashville. I got to come down and visit. guys.
Nashville. Absolutely.
I got to come down and visit. Look, guys, thank you so much for doing this interview. As we wrap this up, anything you guys want to say? I'm going to give it to you. Anything you want to say to the Toronto fans who are watching this?
Toronto, September 20th. We will see you. Come out, enjoy the show. One of the best shows we've ever put together. Gloriana, Sheryl Crow, us. Songs off the new Rewind album, which is out in stores now, September 20th. We cannot wait to see you, Toronto. We love you.
And I have a 68 Cutlass for sale on eBay.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.